Well, hello everybody. We are recording old school. I like this. So this is actually the second CD Mavica Sony camera I am using right at the moment to record probably the start of this video, which is that I bought a CD well, I got a CD Mavica, part of a bunch of cameras and stuff. I just got done shooting the Polaroid 1 Plus. That was fun. 600 1 Plus camera I picked up with it, and that was cute. Yeah, mixed results. Something went wrong with the film, but the camera works. I just gotta figure out how to get rid of a piece of film out. There's a piece of plastic that's blocking the thing. It's messing up the load. But right now, I'm testing this other camera out. So I bought another one that was for parts, just for the batteries and everything. This is the one that doesn't work. So the other one was that I have one where the battery, I had to have batteries in this thing for it to work, so I could, do something with it. So looks like the batteries are bad. They're not holding a charge. I mean, I charged them up for a couple hours, at least 3 hours on this thing, so they just go to nothing. So right now I got the power cable hooked up to this one. Now this is the second one I picked up for $5 plus. It's like, yeah, it's like $22, but it came with disc and everything. So I have the re-recordable disc and everything. So right now I'm recording on this because this was just a weird way to do it. So, and we're doing it in 2.1 megapixel technology, which is great. I mean, this is fun. We'll see if this loads on eBay. So right now, I ran this one, and I'm just gonna fire. I think I could fire. Do I have the battery into it still? Yeah, I think I got the battery into it. So what I do, I fire it up. It goes like this. This is this axis, no disc. Okay. So I go in. Oops. Try and get that into the thing here. Yeah. So there's no disc into it, but it'll die on me here. Oop, you see the battery flashing right there. So, and I put a disc in. It'll say disc error onto it. So right now, as you see, there's no battery. But this is actually not bad. This is actually pretty cool. So I'm just going to turn it off there because it's going to die on me here. So, whoops. So it was a pretty lame thing. So the first one that came in the box, actually this is the first one that came in the box. Okay, never mind, that's the second one that didn't work. This is actually the nicer one. Okay, this is the nicer one. I said, oh, the one that didn't work was that. No, I needed the second one. So the one for $5, it came with nothing onto, or it didn't come with anything, just that. I had a disc, and that was nothing. So now this one right here came with this lens. So this is a 2x lens. So if I was able to put it on, which I'm going to do right now, I have a mechanical 2x lens advantage. If I could get it going on here. I'm cross-starting it. This stinks. I'm trying to talk to you guys and all that stuff. So here we go. Now I got 2x. So if I back her out, oops, I got back her out. And there we go. And you see there's actually ring around, so I gotta zoom it out just a little bit right there. So you can't run it wide, but also I'm out of focus right now. And if there's a way I could sit there and do the focusing. So I got a macro, that's still not focusing. So I think this is for distance. So let me just take it off. I'm going to take it off right here. Okay, now we're back to normal. Now we're clear again. Okay, let me go and go wide here. There we go. So you can go wide, I could go in. And the thing is with this is there's not a mechanical to it. This is all digital zoom, which I remember Sony's were saying, oh, we don't have a mechanical thing, so you had to buy all these goofy lenses and stuff like that. So I actually had the lenses. The person who sold me the second camera said she had 2 lenses. I don't see it. I just have the one. Okay, so the whole reason I bought it is because I didn't have any of the stuff for it. So right now I got that. I got a lens. I got some other stuff. I had the battery chargers right there. It's huge. It's on a black. Again, I'm tethered right now, so I'm trying to debate if I want to spend another 20, 30, I think $30 for some batteries, because these are no good, and I gotta get them. But we'll see. This is a test. Make sure it records well and all that stuff, so I can dump it on there. So right now we are being recorded right onto a CD, and it seems like it's working pretty. It seems like, I don't want to say it works right now, but it just seems like it's working pretty good. So yeah, this is the. Let me put it back out. Oh, I got this stupid thing here. Okay, so this is the one I got for $5 with all the accessories and everything, and this does not work. It has a disc failure to it. So, and it's sad. Whoops, I get to mess around with the thing. But it came with the lens and CDs and batteries and the charger and stuff like this. So, it came with stuff that this one did not come with. So, it's sort of cool. It's sort of neat. And you see there's a flash thing onto it. So, and just, maybe I should do a little story time here. These, I think when these came out, they're like $349. I mean, these things were not cheap. Because the initial one I got was an HP, and that was the name brand. It was $189, I think I bought it for. $169, $189. This was a 2 megapixel. So this one right here is a 2.1 megapixel with a 2.5-inch screen onto it. It's a 6 times zoom. This thing has a 6 times zoom too onto it, and it's a 2 megapixel as well. And I remember 2.1 was an upgrade. I was like, ooh, 2.1, because most of them are 1 point whatever, or still 640 by 480. God, those are awful. And they're talking kilopixels, you know, not megapixels. Now you could get, I think my phone has a 120 megapixel camera onto it, so yeah, that's why sometimes you see my phone comes out a lot nicer than this. But you know, it's a little dark because it's a dark room, and I'm testing this camera out. So doing this YouTube video, think about it too, it's like when YouTube first came out. I mean, this is 2000. These cameras are from 2002. You think about it, YouTube wasn't even exist as people are starting to mess around with this stuff. I mean, this is a point and shoot with digital zoom, and you could record video. Right now, this is 49 minutes worth of video in 10 seconds. And that's total amount of space on this thing. So think about it. Cards back then, I mean, we used to get a camera, you used to get 128, and that was a plus. I mean, most of them came with 64 megabit cameras. I knew some high-end Sonys came in with 32 megabit flash cards, and that was nuts. I mean, if you want to get 128 or 256, you're paying you know, if it was a branded one, it's like $100. I mean, easily $100. This thing is, you buy the disc for, I think you get like a 3-pack for like about $20. You get a 3-pack for $20, and you would go in, and it would be great because you could put, you know, again, you could put a lot of stuff. You could put hundreds and hundreds of pictures onto it. The other one, if you did any high-res pictures, you would only put like 20 pictures onto it. I mean, this camera was really, really nice. These cameras were really, really nice. And again, these are ones that you go over to the time. Let's see, 2001. Do Leachmers? No, Leachmers went out around. I know you could go to big box stores. Office Max used to sell them, Office Depot, the Best Buy, Target, all the places used to sell these things. And these were, again, these were nice cameras. These are very nice cameras. So we could do a little zoom in here. So this is the digital zoom. Oh yeah, it's just blurry. And you go out. So the focus on this thing is for more than, this is more of a point and shoot sort of thing. You can't do the thing. So I tried do this with, I got macro under right now, and yeah, I'm getting a little bit better. It's not as blurry, but still, I mean, I gotta turn it off. But you know, there's a lot of stuff you take for granted with our iPhones and everything. I mean, this is before iPhones. I mean, this was top of the line. People were making videos with this stuff, taking, you know, graduation pictures and putting video up on share sites at the time, because that was the basis of share sites were about then. And you put this stuff, MySpace, yeah, MySpace was up. was in its infancy. I mean, MySpace really hit its stride in like 2005, 2006. That's when Facebook started popping up. It was about that time too. So you think about this camera predates Facebook, YouTube, and all this stuff. I mean, especially with YouTube. I mean, initially, you used to put just 8-minute videos up on YouTube. They expanded out to 12, and now you can put hours upon hours, and you can stream live because the technology's grown so well, and storage got cheaper too. I mean, now I just saw a terabyte flash card. I mean, who would think about that? I mean, we weren't thinking terabytes. Terabytes were for servers and government institutions in 2022. So yeah, I'm digging around, or 2001, 2002. Okay, if I could go over here, it has a date onto it. I think it should say somewhere down there it has a date onto it. This is a CD200. And this one's a CD240, so I'm looking around for a date onto it. Oh, April 2001. Yep, that's before 9/11. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to look real quick on this one. This one's a 250, and it was made in. It doesn't want to say. It's got to be newer. Yeah, I don't see it. It should be underneath. Oops. Yeah, I don't see it. It's underneath. So this is probably around the same time. Where was it? No, it's not a certification. Oh, here it is. July 2002. So this is newer by about a year. So this was an upgrade of that one up there. It's too bad it has disk failure onto it. It would have been kind of nice to have two cameras running rock and rolling, but I could buy a battery. I just think if maybe I could buy a battery for it. It'd be kind of cool. This is sort of neat to me. You've got 2 minutes. Anyhow, yeah, just go back in some memories onto this stuff. I mean, this camera's cutting edge. Problem is that this camera is getting nailed by Canon, because Canon still had mechanical zooms and stuff like that. And also too, they were starting to introduce the EOSs into the digital format. You still could buy film EOSs, and those were great cameras. And this was a little bit more. I mean, for another $200 you could get one. We could swap out normal film camera lenses, not have to buy these special ones. I would like to see this. I would like to see more lenses, so I may pick up a few more lenses, but I got one that works, that's kind of cool. So if this comes out as a test, this should be alright. This is kind of neat. We're going a little retro old school here with a 2.1, no, this is a 2.0. This is a 2.0 megapixel Sony CD Mavica. And also too, think about CDs. This was the Achilles heel for this model too, was that CD players would shot, and that's what's wrong with that one, is that CD player failed onto it, or the CD writer failed onto it. And this was pretty cool too, because it used the mini disc. And also this one with recordable re-writables. This is second generation recordable re-writables. I mean, this is first generation re-writables are on this camera, that was a stretch too. I remember in college that was big, having re-writable CD player. Holy moly. And that came out about, what, 98, 99 was the first bunch of the writers. I mean, you think about that's a big deal. And now we just, everything's on flash cards, everything's through Bluetooth. I mean, this is almost predating Bluetooth in general use. I mean, this is technology. This is great technology right here. This is the beginning of the modern era of technology. But this is also a precursor to all the whatevers from Apple. Because whenever Apple came out with the iPod, which was, even when I was there, I mean, the 128 megabyte iPod didn't come out until, what, 2002, 2003? I mean, this is still predates this. I mean, this is the age of the Windows Me, or the Windows XP, I mean, this is before XP, so, I mean, we're still running Me. And that was a failure. XP came a couple years later. I mean, this is cool stuff. This is stuff I got into technology or digital photography and everything. So this is kind of neat. So we're a little long on this video. Hopefully it came out. That's always a neat thing. So I'm looking at my 2001 CD Mavica that doesn't work, and through the lens of my 2002 CD Mavica, which was an upgrade, but they do have very similar features. So again, if you like a video like this, and I could do another run with these retro videos. These cameras are actually kind of cool. I mean, I'll admit that. And I would like to get a few more lenses just to play around with them. So there's a lens right there. So again, if the CDs, these are really neat. So again, like and subscribe. This comes out. Thank you very much for bearing with me. See you later.